Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I definitely want to talk about Kenya Moore's alleged indefinite suspension from the Real Housewives of Atlanta after the alleged revenge pee being released at her grand opening, which was being filmed for the show. And I want to compare her suspension, her indefinite suspension, to Martell Holt being able to still film for season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I know what some of you will say in the comments. The two situations are different in terms of the logistics. Kenya actually showed the image. Martell threatened to. He was convicted. And at the end of the day, at the nucleus of the two situations, is revenge pee. And that is what's most important. And then also, I want to give my commentary on the blackout is definitely effective. I know that you all have heard all the other wonderful bloggers talk about the ratings low. And when I marinate on it, when I think about it, the blackout is effective. So the question is, when is OWN going to step up? Now, before we get into these stories, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. You hear us content creators ask you to do that all the time. Then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who enjoy discussing very serious topics that actually derive a lot of time from Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's one of the reasons why I think the show is so special. Also, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you as one of the showstoppers. Everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on these clips is allowed. All right, so I want to first give credit where credit is due. That is to the amazing blogger, Michelle Brown. You know her as the owner of straightfromtheA.com. Before Michelle Brown even joined YouTube years ago, I would always go read straightfromtheA.com on Saturday mornings. It was like reading the newspaper with your coffee for me. I even told friends about it and had them reading it as well. And then once she transitioned onto YouTube, I thought that was great, but I actually miss her online blog. She still posts every now and again, which means obviously I check it every now and again, but I love it. But like when I was in my 20s and, you know, through mid 30s, that was definitely clutch. That was my thing, straightfromtheA.com. And she would cover like Chateau Sheree. Sheree actually took her to court. Michelle Brown was definitely gangsta. She went to the chateau when it was just dirt and grass. But definitely I've been reading her commentary for years and years now. So she actually broke this tea on her blog. I'm just going to play the clip that's on the Neighborhood Talk. I'm not going straight to her video here on YouTube. You know, if Michelle Brown was to check out this video, I'm getting these clips from the Neighborhood Talk, and shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for always being such an excellent source for celebrity gossip and celebrity news. All right, so I am going to go ahead and mute my mic so that there's no echo, and I'm going to play the clips and then come back with my commentary.
So I know you have heard by now that Bravo decided to conduct its own internal investigation. Okay. Y'all remember when I was there and I told y'all how fast everybody left? Cynthia came walking out. Angela came walking out. Kelly and Britt was the first to walk out. You know, you saw they was upset. Portia and Shamia came walking out. Everybody came walking out, and they went on the side of the building and got unmiked, and then they was like pretty much saying what a waste of an outfit it was to come up there and for Kenya to show her whole ass, and to show her penis on screen. They was like, you know, Bravo is not gonna do this, especially in light of all the different allegations going down against their figurehead Andy Cohen. They would never go be on board for the revenge PRN. Like, who thought of this? Yes, child, an investigation. Who is Angela Oakley? Charles Oakley's wife, child. You know, so I know you have heard by now that Bravo announced the cast weeks ago. Catch up, Ebony. Catch up, friend. Kenya could be getting punished. Oh, but wait. Oh, but wait, we got some more. Okay, we got some more. You said production was right behind me. Yes, child, it was watching my life. That's okay. Production came forward and talked to other blogs and said, we're trying to stop all the leaks. We don't want any more leaks. That's okay. We got enough leaks, honey. We got enough leaks. Yes, an internal investigation. Ooh. Now, you know, Andy is already in trouble. People have been accusing Andy of all kind of sexual improprieties in the workplace. And despite what y'all may think, Brittany and Kenya are co-workers. Okay, they are both contracted by True Entertainment LLC to be housewives and be filmed for this show. So Kenya bringing revenge PORN into the workplace like this and putting it on display in an attempt to humiliate. Announced the cast weeks ago. Catch up, Ebony. Catch up, friend. Can you embarrass somebody is the core definition of what revenge porn is. Like, so I'm not an attorney or anything like that. You know, I play one on the internet. Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. Y'all hear me? Hashtag indefinitely. Y'all remember when I told y'all that the show was on hiatus indefinitely, and it was true? Well, Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. And you know, when the suspension comes, honey, I don't know, that Peach gonna be gone too. I don't see her coming back next season if she gonna be suspended indefinitely. And this ain't what I heard, this is what I know, honey. Indefinitely. In addition to that, girl, child, like I'm talking to my best friend on the phone who don't even care about, listen, I come here to talk to y'all because my best friend don't care about no housewife. I be like, girl, guess what I had found? Embarrass somebody is the core definition of what revenge porn is. Find out. But yes, Kenya is suspended indefinitely. And the cast, the remaining cast, is not allowed to speak to her. They're not allowed to associate with her. And that's why when I saw her with Dr. Heavenly, I was putting 2 + 2 and 4. I was like, oh, she can't talk to the cast no more. She can't talk to Portia. Listen, and you know Candy Cruz is not going to talk to her either, even though Candy Cruz ain't got no peach right now. Candy Cruz trying to stay in their good graces. She can't talk to Portia. She can't talk to nobody. Kenya is essentially banned from the show right now. Okay, they investigated, they saw what she actually did, and she has been suspended indefinitely. Team Twirl, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Find out. But yes, Kenya is suspended indefinitely. And you are paying for all of that. Bringing done escort. There's an IT who put her emails out on that. She charges $1,400 for appointment. You not only a home, you are cheap. You are cheap. You all cover the magazines, being a side, all cover the magazines. You all of those. Oh yes. Okay. You over here on Snapchat. Your daddy was like Snapchat me that.
Okay, y'all. So you heard Michelle Brown and all those clips about her breaking it all down. So let's talk about it all. First of all, Bravo's HR department, I guess they putting in overtime because between the investigations for ROA, Atlanta, the fight that will happen this current season on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Leah, who was on the Real Housewives of New York, her lawsuit against Andy. Brandy Glanville, who used to star on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her lawsuit last year against Andy. Plus other people that band together that starred on various Bravo shows. They filed a lawsuit last year against Bravo NBC Universal, talking about their work conditions and the pressure to put up with alleged, sexual harassment and other hostile environments. Honey, between all these lawsuits, Bravo's legal department and HR department, they are putting in work, and I'm sure everyone is like, the execs feel like they're walking on eggshells. So it's no surprise to me that once they got wind of the alleged revenge P on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they said, oh, we have to suspend Kenya while we investigate. And then none of y'all co-stars do not talk to her. And if I was Portia if I was Portia, Cynthia, Brittany, Edie, Kelly, the entire cast, don't just do what your employer tells you. Don't y'all talk to Kenya. Don't play games. You need to take this seriously, because you don't want Bravo saying off with your heads, meaning they'll let you go from this show, because they've got way too many lawsuits. It's way too much legal pressure for them to F around. They don't want to find out, okay? So if they've given you specific instructions not to talk to Kenya, just be an A1 employee about it and do not talk to her. And Kenya, you need to be forthcoming with HR as they do their investigation. If she did reveal a peen in the mix with that audio, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see Kenya on any Bravo shows if all of that is true. And then let me say this. If it turns out that she did, let's just say, hypothetically, Kenya did launch Revenge P at her grand opening against Brittany Edie. And let's say as a result, Bravo fires her and she cannot do any Bravo shows ever again. That would be the correct thing to do. Revenge P is embarrassing. And we all wear clothes every day. You have to wear clothes or else you can get arrested for indecent exposure. So for someone to actually reveal your private images or private video of you being unclothed, it's not only embarrassing, but it's degrading and it's against the law, as it should be. And this brings me to OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. This Negro has appeared in most of the episodes so far for season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. He said during the Tasha K interview that he expects OWN and Carlos King to back him. The cast, with their trifling asses, are making light of the Revenge P accusation, arrest, and conviction. Nell Fletcher sat her ass at her desk at her daycare center, where she is responsible for looking after people's children while they go earn a living. She actually said that, as an African-American Black man community, I don't want to see a Black man get arrested. The idiocy, the stupidity. Now, again, I know there's logistics that create differences between these two scenarios, but at the core of them both is Revenge P. It's one thing if Martell Holt did not get suspended back in August 2022, when Melanie first let her followers, her fans, her millimeters know about the threat of Revenge P. It's one thing if he did not get suspended back then, nearly 2 years ago. You fast forward, he gets arrested, it gets reported in the blogs, then he gets convicted, and he does an interview where he talks about it with Tasha K. Still no suspension. Not even a suspension for the first half of season 7 or the entire season 7. None of that. And Kenya Moore has an indefinite suspension. And I know she did it and Martell threatened. I know. However, at the end of the day, it's Revenge P. If it was you, if it was your ass, if it was your titties, if it was your kitty cat, would you say, oh, He just threatened the revenge fee? He just threatened it, Kenya did it? Or would you want some more action to take place? I know I would want some more action to take place if I was Melody Cherie. So him being able to film and not be suspended is bullshit. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to the next thing that I want to talk about, which is the low season ratings for season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Their season low is 238,000 views. The blackout is effective. Shout out to Urban Bell magazine. Their online publication really broke it down, finding a connection between seeing Martell in the episodes for season 7 to this cast taking such a blasé, nonchalant reaction to his arrest for Revenge P. Those reasons have turned the viewers off from watching. So again, what is it going to take on? You always shout out Love and Marriage Huntsville as your #1 show on the network. You're seeing the ratings drop. It's because people are fed up. Someone needs to listen to us. And Carlos King, look, okay, if Martell is your favorite, it appears that way to me, in my opinion. He seems to be your favorite. However, bro, like, you have to do the right thing. What if Melody was your sister? Or if you hadn't come out the closet years ago and you had a kid and it was your daughter or your best friend or your female cousin, would you want her to be going through all of this and the guy's employer just lets him continue to make that money and appear in episodes on a reality TV show willy-nilly? Do you think that you're doing something just because you make sure that they do not film scenes together? No. He still gets to be on the roster, be on the payroll. It's like he's being rewarded and he's being tolerated, and everything is like a convenience for him to stay on the show. And you mentioned God, you talk about God. If you're filled with his spirit, there should be a conviction at some point. You should feel like, damn, what I said was bad. What I did was bad. Me not really stepping in and penalizing this man is bad. Like, what are your thoughts and feelings right now in this moment, Carlos, knowing that Kenya allegedly has been suspended indefinitely from the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Do you feel anything within? Do you? And OWN network, like, is anybody in tune? Like, I'm not talking about Kingdom Reign, I'm talking about OWN. Is there anyone there who gets paid to eye the blogs, to check out the blogs, see what's being reported about their shows, their talent? Hello, is anybody out there? Do they have you hidden in a bunker somewhere without internet? If that position exists at OWN, please research the blogs. Please go to the LAMX sector on YouTube and find out what time it is. And then go over to the Neighborhood Talk and find out what's going on with the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Kenya Moore. And make a decision. It is time. But until OWN steps up, until Carlos King and Kingdom Reign steps up, the viewers will continue to black out Love and Marriage Huntsville. And again, the blackout is effective. So we'll have to see, you know, what happens, what time it is. But I thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate support always. Please hit the like button on this video, as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Shows, Style, and Spirit if you have not already done so. And yes, y'all have been sending me the image of Basement Billy getting married. I thought it was like a joke, like it was photoshopped. I just cannot believe that anyone would marry him. Is it really real, or is it like a joke? We have to like stop being obsessed with, I'm not even going to say marriage, because I don't think that women are obsessed with marriage. I think that in the world that we physically live in, girls are trained to be obsessed with the wedding, the ceremony, the big pretty dress, even the gowns that your bridesmaids are going to wear, the adorable flower girl and ring bearer, the beautiful altar, the vocalist who sings your favorite song at your wedding, your first dance, the menu, the cake, all that stuff we're trained to be obsessed with. And it could filter over to how you date and possibly settling. Because who would promise God, who would take vows and promise God to get with Basement Billy and get up under him in a bed? No. That's what bedroom candy is for. That's when your bedroom candy kicks in. That's when your JOB kicks in and you're, independent. All the women who independent, throw your hands up at me. That's when that kicks in, okay? So no to Basement Billy. We're not settling. I hope that that's a joke. But again, I thank you all for watching this video. The weekend is here. I get my locks retwisted tomorrow. I cannot wait. My roots have been thick because I washed my hair a week and a half ago. So I cannot wait to get the retwist. Y'all know I'm going to post pictures, of course. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.